Wait, my bad, girl. My bad. I'll leave it crack for you, okay? We leave it crack less than that, though. We both, Mr. and I both have fears about her getting out and running off. Like that one duck meme, where the girl said she got that duck, and Adam was going for his first swim, and then she set that thing off in the water.
This is my pet duck, Adam, going for his first swim. Be careful, Adam. Adam! Adam!
Oh, somebody said it was a road runner. I don't know. Anyway, I want to make this pretty fast. So I just learned that my aunt joined my uncle. So my elders have become, I have officially become ancestors now. And so just know that they will always be in the garden with us. They will always be in the garden with us. And they're going to help and guide me in the garden. I don't know if they ever gardened. We didn't ever garden together. But I said what I said. I think God has made it so. And I receive it. Oh, that's why. I was going to say, I left one. Because that looks like it's ready, right? So I want to go through the garden, but I also don't want to. I'm starting to use my clippers when I harvest my... Oh, look at that red. Oh, I know that thing sting. I know that thing sting when it bite. Did y'all see it? One of those red bugs. I don't feel no kind of way because I haven't even put them in the water once. Sometimes I like to have them fresh. Yeah, sometimes I let them settle before I put them in the water. I don't know why. Just write it off as one of the lessons that one of the other ancestors taught me before they passed me over to my aunt and uncle. And I actually went and got my camera. As soon as I got my camera, oh shit. What the fuck? What is your... Okay, let me tell you about that. I'll tell you about how that wound up like that in just a second. Y'all know I'm meditated, because of course I'm letting Goddess escort me through this process of loss that we all have to deal with, and we're all going to have to deal with it a lot more regularly, and it is now, not just gonna be, it is now normal. It's always been normal American life, but it is going to be common American life. So that's just what it is. It's okay. It's Buffy. Buffy almost up here. Y'all gonna see these birds. They're trying it. They're really trying to be my friend, and I'm not gonna do it. The bigger they see these plants get, the more friendly they get with me. Like, oh, how you doing? I said, oh, that's a pretty garden you got. And then next thing you know, they're gonna be all landing on this arch right here. They're gonna love this. But it ain't for them. It ain't for them. My auntie laughing at me. She never seen me garden. So she sure never seen a garden video. I know my auntie is laughing. She was always my biggest fan, though. When I tell you, she was always my biggest fan. She read my first book, and she remembered the storyline to the book to the day she died. Let me tell you, she remembers the storyline to this book better than I remember the storyline to the book that I wrote. A book that I wrote before I even much got into high school. And my aunt was interested. I had no intention of having anybody read it, really. My aunt was interested. I don't even know how she figured it out. I think maybe I was staying with her one summer and I was writing, and it wasn't in a journal necessarily, so she was curious what I was writing. And that was back when Edgar Allan Poe was my homie, and I would be up I would do an all-nighter just writing. Anyway, so enough about my literary childhood. There's Buffy. She almost up here on the deck with us. That's how big she is. She's like 3 feet tall. She has a couple of flowers. Blue is down there not doing much of anything. The red onions there in front of her. They're giving me my green stalks like I've been wanting all season. That's Vars. She's getting a little taller. These are kahunas. How, Sway? Say my battery low, and I have so much to say. kahunas. I just harvested those. Well, I've been harvesting those every day, and I just did today's harvest. Another harvest, a second harvest for today. Jachère. It's Jolly. There's another Jolly. That's Medea. And this is Jolly Mom. She has a few babies on her, about 4. And those are the only ones I have of that variety. This is the first baby that came out. And she, as you can see, she is voluptuous. These leaves are supposed to get like 2 feet long. And I've been harvesting everything else early. I'm gonna not harvest it because I want to see how big it's gonna get. I'm curious. I want to see them 2 feet. Water. Hydrate, y'all, as much and as often as possible. You never know when your water is not going to be drinkable in this country. Here's Zena. She sure got a lot of male flowers. Bruh. I think I'll come in and prune some of those flowers off. I don't like my forearms out no more in the garden. Are y'all finding that? Are y'all finding that your forearms are affected by gardening? Is it gonna rain? It is overcast AF as I'm watering. Let me go out here and finish because I got stuff to talk about. I got shit to get off my chest. And I just want to rattle. I just want to banter and ramble. I just want to. Where was I? Anyway, I was talking about Jolly and Zena. Here's BB's kids. These are Hazel's grandbabies. And this is Hazel. Kahunas, all of these. And there are 4 red onions in there, but I'm just not even going to address them because you can't see them. They're in the middle. Oh, I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. She can take it, though. Look how thick this main stem is getting. Oh, yes. I hope I'm able to overwinter her and her. That's my intention. Send me good botanical energies, y'all. Okay, now. A little chilly, actually, which is July. Yeah, we're going to go through the garden with Auntie and Uncle. Herb planter. Still not seeing that opal basil come through. Don't make me get my 3 fingers ready for the store. There's a bird in there. The bird nest in there. And there's 2 in there. And 1 in there. And they think we don't know it. But as long as they trying to act like it doesn't exist when we come out, I'm cool. It's no problem. We had the nets because y'all was all up in here and thought this was, you thought it was okay to be in the deck area like you live here. Use the evergreens if you want to, but fly in and out of the outside walls, not the inside. They say use your indoor voice. Use your outdoor span. Don't just act like this whole little area, wooden floor area, act like you got a roof over it, and y'all ain't welcome. Well, I can't say you're not welcome because I think sometimes they might feast on the worms. So I know I'm here for that. So it's again a tightrope. You be walking tightropes in the garden. Look at that. They be testing me. Did y'all see that? They be testing me. The other one was right there, just landed right there. Just wanted to see what I was gonna do, if it was okay. It's not okay, but I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing yet. Okay, so this is Brian. Ooh, bro. I know y'all heard that. I guess her family got all. Whatever. This is Brian. Hey, Brian. Hey. She is liking this raggedy ass pot. I was going to throw this pot away. And because I had an extra plant, my extra plants be coming up sometimes. So, I ain't shit with thinning out. So I put it in a pot And she happy in there. And I'm glad that I did, because it's teaching me some things about what I thought I knew that is forcing me to consider other variables. For example, sorry, I was just trying to decide if I wanted to put peas, put any living mulch around these after all. But I don't, though, because when I go to pick them up and move them for the winter, I want to be able to grab these handles and not be concerned about smushing plants. And if I decide to overwinter them and take them inside and leave them inside, I don't want the insects that are going to come in with whatever I put, with whatever I use as living mulch, because the living mulch materials, of course, is going to have a lot of foliage and greenery, a lot of foliage, and that'll leave room to house more insects that I do not want to house. So just rethinking that back and forth. Thumb. I think I'm letting these, going to go ahead and let what's left on these go to seed. Spin it around. I spin it around so I can get even sun exposure. It's old, as you can see, but I'm going to go ahead and let these last. I wanted to see if it would keep going the whole season. I was curious, but it looks like it would. But I just want to get rid of that and start over, or at the very least, move it and put it somewhere else. So I'm going to get this green one, put it up there, and put more peas in it. I've actually put 4 more peas with Rose, so there are going to be 8 peas coming with her. I did surround this with living mulch, so there will be plants growing around Rose here. There's Joshare. As the carrots are harvested, I'll be using those greens to mulch her, which is what you see, the first bunch right there. Joshare. I think I'm gonna prune those branches and create new trees from those. My dear Jolly. Here's Hazel's grandbabies. BB's girls. Zena. There's Jolly. String beans with the 4 onions. And with that, I think I'll harvest my onions from these today. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with the string beans. Oh, shit. That one need to be messed with. Oh, my God. I need to get my clip. Let me go get them. You're not going to get in trouble. She hopped back like she's going to get in trouble. I'm not going to get you, girl. You're my baby. I love you. Mommy loves you. Mama love you. I love you. Oh, Lord. The loud neighbor must have either heard me or whatever. He done brought his ass out. I now use the clippers only to harvest. I don't pull my beans off at all. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you. Hope, because I might forget to include this. It's one of those small things. It's those types of things, those practices that you don't find in books, because let me not share the race application every time I talk about something. So I'll just leave it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it next time. If you black and you really follow me, you'll catch it. And if you don't catch it, if you eventually go through my videos and you don't catch it, go ahead and ask me. I'll tell you. I might even make a whole nother video of the same shit just for you, if I know you're a genuine human. That's a juicy baby. It actually could have grown some more. Can you believe it? Hey, girl, hey. There is Candy. Ooh, Candy showing out. Ooh, I feel like making it rain. She doing a thing on the stripper pole. Look at her. Oh, booty getting thick. I'm just blown away by how much fruit is on this thing. You can't see it because there are so many flowers and so many just fruit just now budding, but it looks like all those flowers that I was showing you suckers are budding and fruiting. And I am just so impressed. All this is from one branch. These look like they're drowning, but you'd be surprised what I see pop up when these trays get flooded in the rain. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I did right by you now. I did right by you. I see new little branches coming through since I cut these old ones off. I should have probably cut them off when I planted it. I knew better than that. Scared money don't make money. There's Vera. She's the only one that popped up. Gus. I thought it was Gus. It's not Gus. I might have a Gus over there though. This bitch can drink you under the raised bed. Instead of drinking you under the table. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, fucking ma'am. I wasn't sure if that's how that worked, but apparently it does. So I harvested these leaves, and I was never sure because I usually get my cuttings from these, right? I usually get my plants from cuttings like these. So I've always been curious, once I break one off, if a new one would grow from the very same area. Like when I harvest one, will another one grow here? Because these are the branches from a harvested branch, if that makes any sense to y'all whatsoever. So I've always been curious that if a new branch would grow from a harvested branch. That's the best I can do right now. Slightly high. This is the first Jimmy that popped up. This is Jimmy Nardello. Y'all, most of y'all are familiar with. This is my first grow with vase. That's the old school. She needs to go inside. I want her to be my winter plant. Brandy. We've been introduced for the first time this year. She's just a thick girl. She grows really long. I don't know. Her leaves look different from other tomatoes, and that makes me maybe rather prefer. Plus beef Buffy's supposed to be bigger than she is anyway. I mean, in terms of fruit. So we're gonna see one way or another. That's why I'm growing them both, so I can pick one, because there's no need for me to grow both of them. But shout out to y'all who be growing like 12 different varieties of tomatoes. Oh, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I know it seemed like I can because I'm growing so many different peppers, but I'm at the final road of deciding on which peppers I want to be mine, because I want a small one. Well, right now I'm at Ajavarski, but I'm also going to be growing Candy because she's going to help me pay a bill or two. And I'm also trying to find a small pepper for myself. I like Candy, but I know Candy is huge with mi hermanas, and so I want to make sure they're taken care of. I know the candies are vital to our tias and abuelas, so I want to be able to provide that for them. They do prove to be difficult to grow, to get started, but once you get them growing, oh my God, they're so abundant. You just saw it. But back to Brandy. How did we get back to Candy? From Brandy to Candy. Oh, peppers. We started talking about journeys to varieties. Okay, but yeah, this is Brandy's thick ass. She sure is thick. Now, again, the leaves are lean, which is atypical for tomatoes. But yeah, she gonna be thick. Oh, that whole branch is a wash. Really? This was the first big flower, sunflower looking flower. I'm gonna cut this whole shit off because none of this fruited. Oh, this is the mulberry. Oh, you know that. We just trimmed that. These are these tomatoes back here. They want to be great, and ain't nobody gonna stop them. Me and nobody else. Or this shelf gonna stop it. This is a salad bed. Old lettuce. Just randomly got some acarite. I have to presume it's because the temperatures just dropped with the rain last night, and y'all know lettuce loves a cool breeze. So they seem to be I can't say reviving because these are about spent. Are you growing another shoot? I think she's growing a plant on the side. Kahunas on the ends. I have, when I harvest these and I leave them out, I don't take them in. This thing was about to flower actually, so, well, it's clearly not anymore, but it was about to flower. So I dug it up and just put it right on top because I wasn't ready for it to put it in a salad or eat it or anything. So I just put it right on top. And that's where I'm going to leave because I don't have refrigerator space for shit like that. And why? Why take up refrigerator space when it's going to be fine till I'm ready for it? Stay there till I'm ready. I'm going to have a little nice salad harvest for the relatives, I think. Y'all, I really hope he did not tell his family that my aunt passed. Because I don't even like to discuss that in passing with people that I don't share those things with. That's just not somebody I talk to about things like that. They can't offer me peace in those situations because of our differences. I don't mean our differences like we don't get along. We get along very well, but we don't align. We have a lifetime history of not aligning with certain things. So there are certain things that I don't discuss with certain people. And that's one of the things I don't discuss with them in particular. So I'm going to be mad. I'll understand, but I'm going to be mad if Mr. told them about my aunt because I don't need or want their condolences. And I don't even mean that in a nasty way. This is some introvert indigo shit. But I don't, and I know it sounds crazy because you're like, oh, well, you're fine when other people offer you condolences or whatever. Yeah, I am. Because I haven't seen them, other people, and maybe they do, but I don't know that. You know what I mean? Ugh, when I come out of this vest. So much for being chilly out here. Oh man. I thought we were just gonna be able to chill, have a chill conversation and be out there and go to the garden, but Lord. Look what she did, y'all. Mr. told me it was her, but I didn't believe it. Because look, that's like 3 feet from the doggone ground. And he was like, she did. Look, paint on the floor. He's like, she did. I was like, no, she didn't. And he got her and put her reached her little arms up there. But even then, he was like, I thought when I showed you the reach, I thought you knew then. I was like, no, I still thought you was being funny. I didn't think she really did that. This heifer done scratched up the wall. Were you commanding something that you wasn't getting at that time? Like, are you rebelling? Oh, I think her colors are getting richer. She don't have no spots though, like I thought she did. They were on her belly though. Y'all saw when she got spayed. She had her little Egyptian mouse spots on the belly. And they were saying that's one of the telltale, but that's what they said. So I don't know. They be lying. Your mama's girl? Baby girl. Baby girl. I love you. I love you. She heard that little sound. She thought she was finna play fetch. No, ma'am. Not just yet. But I will play with you. 'Cause I love my baby. And we cooled off? Ready for the second half? But yeah, we were at the salad bed. This viola is doing really well. This one, not so much. So I might actually take a piece of this one and put it over there. Oh, I meant to tell y'all something about deadheading those, because there is a technique that makes them very easy to deadhead, very easy to deadhead. There are some little things that are complicated and some are real easy, because sometimes I just mention things and some of y'all follow me because you've been around, some of you don't because you haven't. I get it. I get it. I kind of hold it against you because I feel like the people that found me before are the genuine ones, you know. And some of y'all just woke up late. That's okay, and that's okay too. But don't feel no type of way if you see me prioritize somebody that was here from the first time they saw me, rather than somebody that I know. I know you've been through. You've seen me before, but you decided I wasn't your cup of tea, and that's okay. You come back now, all of a sudden, I'm valuable to you, and that's fine if I don't know. But if I know, and you came through before, and then you just decided I wasn't your cup of tea, and that's okay, then that means I'm not your cup of tea, boo boo. And I'm going to reciprocate your prioritization, is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? I'm not going to neglect you, but I'm just going to, prioritize your, basically, I'm not here, I want to say I'm not here for you, but I guess that's a lie, because even if you're waking up late and you are waking up, I still am here for you. Tightrope shit, you know? But we're going to find a balance together. We're going to find the balance together, and we're going to thrive in it together as a family. Not as the family unit they're trying to create now, but as a real family. Okay. So, hey girl. I'm scared to touch anything in here. This is kajari. Ooh. She seems to be. Well, you know, I can't make that assessment because I could have got my seeds from a poop, but kahuna. I got a bunch of cuz in here, but it is blackety gardens after all. Garlic and onions. Here's BB. Never did redo the table viola. That'll be easy, a easy fix. Sunny. We'll be able to graze on her in the garden very soon. The flower on kinky conch. And there's Vars. I stuck this moringa in the ground, and honey, if that thing ain't happy over here, I don't know what. I guess we know where our moringas are gonna go from now on. That big old bushel of these are some that I pulled and just stuck them right there because I wasn't ready for them. They were about to flower too. Big old giant lamb's quarters. I'm gonna go ahead and harvest that whole thing and maybe even just throw it away because I have so many greens. But I wanted to see if I could make it bigger. So yeah, I'll probably pull that, and you know what? I think I might harvest a branch at a time, starting from the top ones, and put them in like salads or whatever. Here's the cuke, privy cuke. She don't know what to do with herself. Come under here. I think I have Vera. I think Vera's back there, and I think this is the red Gus. Vera, maybe, and red Gus, unless both of these are red Gus. Anyway, this is the cassia. Either the cassia or the snow pea, not sure which. I've been picking those very early because I saw how effective it is making them produce more pods by picking them earlier. Carrots, happy about it. You know what I think with this bed? I think those things might be okay, growing them, but I think they need to get big before I transplant them into this bed. The only thing that don't need to be transplanted, literally the only thing, are the violas. I think that everything else, just for it to get a fair start, it needs to be transplanted after it grows to be a certain size. And when I say a certain size, I mean a certain size. Look at this. It's stunted. It's not growing any further, but it's not dying. What's wrong? I'm going to put a couple of new peas on this. Because why? Why are you like that? And I'm wondering if it's because I planted them so early. The ones I planted early and thought I was getting a head start on, they're the most problematic. Again, that goes back to the point that I think that everything that goes in this bed, I'm so thankful to Mr. for this raised bed. But everything that I put in this bed needs to be put in this bed after it has already been established and reached a certain point in its growth cycle. And then it will be able to be great over here. Then it will be able to be great over here. Here's Zena. Oh, here's the only okra that made it the whole time. I let it get a certain size and I brought it over here. And it is the only one that's doing a little bit of something, but it's weird. I'm planting some more okra. And I might just stick a seed over here. I might just stick a seed over here. No. I just got through saying what needed to happen, didn't I? Just got through saying it. So I'm gonna plant some more okra, let it get a certain size, and then put it over here. Now this zucchini has been doing very well, very well. I only got one zucchini from it, but it's been doing very well because it's been having male and female flowers evenly, producing male and female flowers pretty evenly. Why y'all didn't tell me how much ants like zucchini plants? The fuck? I'm gonna go get one of these sticks to stake it. Now I'm chilly again. That's not a bad thing. Gonna stake this bitch up. Do I got a female over here? Nah. Oh yeah, see. Here's where I don't know why this one's, you know what, I'm gonna harvest this hoe. I don't know why her doggone, this whole bed is full of ants now. And I hate to have to blame. Oh, y'all want to see? Yeah, y'all want to see this. Oh my God, oh my God. It was ready. That bitch was ready. Look at all the ants. That bitch was ready. Ready. Yes, ho. Ooh, I'm finna show Mister.